G'day collectors, Sci-Fi back again with another action figure review. Here we are from the 6-inch Black Series. This is one I didn't think they'd ever make, but they did. Jedi Master Dooku from Star Wars Tales of the Jedi. If you haven't seen that, it's on Disney Plus and some short movies, stories of characters back in the day, like young Ahsoka, and of course young Jedi Master Dooku. There is an image there. It's not too bad. Sort of. There we go. You can read that at your perusal. It's all good, but we all know, yeah, he was taught by Yoda, and he was the Jedi Master of Qui-Gon Jinn, which sort of sent, once his death, Qui-Gon's death happened, he sort of spiraled and figured the Jedi were not the best. Yep, it's in the nice Star Wars Tales of Jedi. Dark blue. I think that might be for all animations that is coming out, or has come out. Yep, so number 2. Number 1 was the Ronin. I don't know what number 3 would be, but anyways, let's look at this figure. Got to say, first up, he stands very well. I did bring a Castle Ronin hair stand with me, but I probably don't need it. I'm not going to pose him in many different ways, just sort of standing regal, because he is very regal. Yeah, of course, he is the Count Dooku of Serrano. Yeah, very wealthy and whatnot. And look at his clothing, very sharp dressed man. But that's, yeah, this is, as I said, it was about a young Count Dooku. Yep, there we are. That is Sir Christopher Lee, back as he was in the 50s during like James Bond, Scaramanga, Count Dracula in the Hammer horror films. That's how my father remembered him. Yeah, my dad would have absolutely lost his shit if he'd seen Christopher Lee in Star Wars. And, oh wow, yeah, he loved those films. Yeah, like the fact that the reason he sent us kids off to see, or took us kids to see the films, was because Peter Cushing, also from the Hammer horror films, was in Dracula as well, plus many others. Van Helsing. There we go. Nice soft goods cape. Yep, he goes for the cape, not for the robe with the hood. It looks nice. It's neat. A couple of little minor adjustments there in the needlework, but that doesn't matter. It's all folded nice. It's nice fabric. Belt's a different colour. That's where you'd put your hilt in there. Olive greens and dark olive greens and browns, and it looks great. And they did use, and also, yeah, of course, I've got to say, that is brilliant. It looks so much like him. Also, it is a reuse of arms and legs and whatnot, because Sir Christopher Lee was a tall man. So this one here goes at, got my mate's stand here, let's lock him into place. He is 16 centimetres tall, which is a bit over a centimetre over 6 inches, so to speak. Yep, it's very good. I like it. Also, he does come with another head. There we go. Let's pop that on him. I'm not going to do it. I've done this already once and I found it very hard to get it in there, so just wait a sec. Yeah, it's amazing what a difference a beard makes to a man. I know that. A lot of you guys know that out there. It's a bit further on down the track in this TV show. Looks great, but I will be using him with the. See, this one's hard to get off and hard to get on. This one seems to just snap on effortlessly. There we go. Hear the pop? There we go. Yeah, the other one was a bit tricky. I will leave him in this pose, I think. Yep. Just for the sake, yeah. My dad was around. That's how he would like him to be posed. Looks fantastic. Okay, now I'm going to say it's pretty darn flawless figure. As I said, it stands well, it looks well. Clothing is nice and sharp and neat. Now, the problems would be this cape clip. It's just simple, basic, dodgy, see-through, grey, white plastic. What the hell, man? The old, not old, it's only 4 or 5 years old, the Darth Tyrannus Count Dooku from Revenge of the Sith, Attack of the Clones. They had an actual bit of paint and a bit of something. It's probably the same bit of plastic they used. They just didn't paint it. Forget about it, you know. That's pretty rubbish. And of course, as well, comes with his saber, the very uniquely curved saber. There we go. It's the same saber. Again, they forgot to paint it. And a bit of an... Oh, they didn't. This is a bit of an afterthought there. Let's do a bit of dark grey there. I mean, I don't expect it to look like one of the replicas. I mean, I have been looking because I'll just put my paint kit away. Have to pull it back out again. Oh, wow. First world problems. Yeah, that's okay. Because I have got another figure coming up soon on eBay, hopefully. That 3D printed figure that I need to paint. So I might as well bring him back out anyway. Happy to do it, but you're paying $45 freaking dollars. Why are they not painting it? Why? You know, not everyone has the affordability or time or whatever to paint this stuff. And it came with the 2 sabers. There's your normal saber, beautiful. And these swoosh ones, that's the shortest swoosh. That just looks like he's waving it in his hands. But also, this saber is a little bit bendy. Back to the saber. Am I spending more time on the negatives here? I don't think so. See, this is, and then that. I don't know what the nub there, if that's strong. It's fairly strong, I guess. Unlike some of these other ones from the expensive high-end deluxe ones, where these are all extremely bent and whatnot. And the sabers themselves, the hilts are bendable. So that's from Kenobi and Skywalker on Mustafar, that set, yeah. And they also had the swoosh where you could actually have direction. So there's a darker blue there, lighter and whatnot. You know what I mean. All right, so that, all in all, it's a great figure. I'm happy with it. Yep, that's how I'm going to display it. I will paint up my saber hilt. I won't be painting that. I don't want to get any paint accidentally on the clothing. Yeah, so when I do put it up on Instagram, that thing will be all, it'll shine. All right, that'll be about it. Yep, some more figures will come up relatively soon, sometime in early April, mid-April, late April, March. Yeah, I'll be dogpiled with a lot of figures, and I'm happy with that, and I hope you all join me there. All right, guys, that'll be about it. And Sci-Fi out, and the Force is with you, always.